It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Tennessee Titans.
Set to kick off.
Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards. As he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's another.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
On the stop.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Andrews. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
53, Mike. I got him. 13.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Jackson.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
4th down, here's Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. Now this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 37. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
38-yard line. 2 yards on the play.
Derrick Henry. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Derek Wolfe. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this time he is in. Yes. Derrick Henry taking it in. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Flush to his right. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big-time 3rd down play for the Ravens. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up third.
Makes it 3rd and goal.
Hey, middle. Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, report.
To throw is Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Here's Jackson, and this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Derrick Henry on the handle.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
A 3-yard gain on the play.
To throw is Tannehill.
Down.
Open man is Cameron Batson. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Titans. Cameron Batson, 55 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back. And
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's Jackson, operating from the gun. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 22-yard line.
Forced out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.